Hi everybody, welcome to KO Crafts with Kelly. Today is Tuesday, which means it's Teach Me Tuesday. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate all of you and I love you all to death. If you're brand new, I hope you like what you see and subscribe and hit that bell so that you get all my videos. Today I'm going to teach you what's called the long loop stitch, and this is what it looks like. This is probably an intermediate stitch maybe, or an advanced beginner maybe. This I did in 4-ply. Okay. This one I did in cotton. And I kind of like how that turned out, especially with the variegated. This I did in 3-ply in a dark color so I could show you. It doesn't show well. And then I did it with different colors to show you. Now I think the different colors would be great in something that wasn't a super dark color. Okay, so that's what that looks like. So let's get started. Now this pattern is a repeat of 8 stitches and then a repeat of 4 rows. So what I did is I chained 3 sets of 8 and then you add 2. Okay, and then you single crochet all the way across. So I did all that to save some time. So then you're going to get to the end like this. Okay, you're going to turn. You're going to chain 1. You're going to single crochet in that same space. Then you're going to chain 1 again. Okay, now to do the loop stitch, you want to do these very loosely. So if you're a tight crocheter, you're going to have to really concentrate like I do, because I tend to pull it too tight. So you're going to wrap your yarn once. Okay, you're going to skip a stitch and you're going to the next stitch. Okay, you're going to go through it. You're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through. Now, here's the tricky part. You've got to pull a long loop, okay? And you want to keep them long. So what I do is I use this finger to hold these so I don't lose them, okay? And you're going to do that in the next 4 stitches. So you have a total of 5 stitches. So we're going to yarn over, and once again, I'm going to hold it with my finger so I can keep that long loop. I'm going to go through the next stitch, yarn over, and I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to pull it up so that it's as tall as the other ones, okay? I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to hold them all. I'm going to go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull it through, and pull it tall, like that one. Yarn over, hold it, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull it up tall. Okay, now you can see I've done this in 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do it one more time. Yarn over, hold it, go through the stitch, and pull it up tight. Okay, now you're going to yarn over and you're going to pull it through all of them but the last stitch. Okay, then you're going to yarn over. Okay, so then you're going to look like this. Now to finish it, you're going to go through all those loops, just the top half. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, you're going to yarn over, pull through all of them except for that one, and do a single crochet. You're going to do that a total of 4 times, so we got 3 more. So we're going to go back through, yarn over, pull through, pull through. That's 2, 3, and I have found that I've got to kind of give a little tug to get enough yarn through. 4. Okay, so you're going to look like this. Now you're going to chain 1. You're going to skip the next stitch, which is right here. Give me a camera. And you're going to single crochet in this stitch. All right, so you're going to single crochet, and then you're going to chain 1, and then we're going to skip a stitch, and we're going to do this all again. So we're going to yarn over, go through, yarn over, pull it up loose. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, got one more, 5. Okay, now we're going to yarn over, pull through all but the last, yarn over, pull through that. Now we're going to do our 4 single crochets through the middle. 1, 2, 3, got one more, 4. Okay, so now we've got 2. So now we're gonna chain 1, we're gonna skip the next stitch, we're gonna single crochet, chain 1, and we're gonna do it again. I've got enough for one more left, so I'm gonna yarn over, I'm gonna skip a stitch, and I'm gonna go in here, get my loop big, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yarn over, pull through all but the last one, single crochet. Now we're going to go through, do 4 single crochets in the middle of those loops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're on our last 2 stitches. So we're going to chain 1, we're going to skip a stitch, and we're going to single crochet in our last stitch. Oops, get them both. Okay, and there you have row 1. Okay, that's what it should look like. Okay, now you're going to turn, and you're going to do this for every other row. All you're going to do is chain 1, and you're going to single crochet in every stitch all the way across, and you're even going to do these chain 1s. So I don't like to go into the hole that it leaves right there, so I go through the stitch. You can do whatever you prefer. Okay, and then you're going to go into, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Whoops, back up. You're going to single crochet in back loops only. I'm sorry, I totally forgot that. Okay, so you're going to go and get the back loop of each stitch. Okay, so you got your 2 stitches there. You're going to go in only the back part. Okay, and you're going to do this all the way across. So when you get done, you should have as many stitches on here as you had at the end of your chain. So for me, my chain was 26, and you know, you're always got one extra, so I had 25. So you should have 25 single crochets when you get all done. Okay, so do that till you get to the end, and then I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I'm at the end, and I did count. I have 25, and you always want to count, because I actually had 26 because I did an extra one at the end right here, which I shouldn't have done. So always count them, because there's also, when you're down in this little divot, there's always one that wants to hide. So always count your stitches, because otherwise you'll get down to the other row and it won't work. So, okay. So then to do the second set of these, you're going to turn. You're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you're going to do your high loops in 3 stitches. Okay, so you're gonna, or 2, I'm sorry, you're gonna have, this counts as 1. So you're going to go into here, you're gonna pull up. Okay, that's 1. Gonna go into the next one, pull up. Okay, and then you're gonna pull through all of them but 1, and then you're gonna go through and you're gonna do 2 double crochets. Okay, 1, 2. So you just have a little mini one. Okay, now you're going to chain 1, you're going to skip a space, you're going to single crochet in the next stitch, which should come out to be at the top of your twist. Okay. And this is going to put them then just the opposite. So we're going to do a chain 1. And now we're going to do one of these. I call them, I don't know what I call them, little circles in this divot. Okay. So we're going to chain over. We're going to skip 1. And we're going to go in the next 5. And we're going to pull up, do your high loops. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we're going to pull through all but the last one. And then we're going to finish it. Now we're going to do 4 through the centers again. 1. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Gonna chain 1. Gonna skip 1. You're going to do a single crochet in the next stitch, which should be at the top of your circle again. Going to chain 1, yarn over, skip 1, and we're going to do 5 more loops. So there's 1. Oops, I lost my, there it is. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over, pull through all but the last one. Yarn over, pull through. Now we're going to do 4 single crochets. 1. Whoops. 2. 3. 4. Okay. Going to chain 1. Going to skip a stitch. We're going to single crochet, which should put you at the top of your, yep, single. Okay, now, since we did a short one at this end, we're also going to do a short one at this end. So we're going to yarn over, skip 1, we're going to go into 1, 2, 3. We're going to yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to do 2 single crochets through the end. So there's 1. Sorry if I went out of camera. 2. Okay. So there you've done a second set of those. So now for the last row, we're going to turn. And we're going to do single crochets all the way across again. Okay. And you should have 25. And that is going to be your 4-row repeat. Now I will put these 4-row instructions in here so that you have them if you want to refer back. But I'm not going to bore you with that. But yes, you're going to go all the way back and then you're going to start this bottom row again. Okay. And this is what it looks like. I think it turns out really cute. Now, don't feel bad if you have to practice this and tear out and practice, because that's all I did when I was learning this, was work it, pull it out, redo it. Like I said, it's a beginner, advanced, or even an intermediate. And it's just because, I don't know, there's so many steps you have to remember and you have to get them all perfect as far as your stitch count. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Whoops, you got to do those in the back loops. So yeah, I think it's very pretty. I think it would make a very pretty decorative blanket, or even a nice scarf. So yeah, there you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you practice it and work it. Don't get discouraged. It is a little bit more complicated than the other stuff I've taught, but I think you guys can do it. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will be back for Diamond Thursday, and we will talk to you later. God bless.